And what the Prime Minister of Canada, the way he's behaving right now, he's exactly like a tyrant, like a dictator. He's like Ceausescu in Romania. If even you doubt, if you raise doubts about the vaccines, you're outcasted. What's the difference between what he does and what happened under the Inquisition? See, on one side they say, well, we should not believe in God, but on the other side they say, believe in science. We don't have to. Science is not about belief. Science is about measurements, conclusions, hypotheses, and arguments. We got to a point right now where even if you say something, if you raise any doubts, you're already considered, as whatever, they label you in very different ways. This is not okay. And I have to tell you, that when I saw the protests in Canada, the way the truckers over there reacted, I got in touch with some of them, others contacted me, I congratulated them, and I want to use this opportunity to thank them. And I hope this movement for freedom and for rights is spreading all around the world. Because at the end of the day, we have to make sure that all these elected officials, they understand that they were elected in those offices to work for the people, not to behave like masters of slaves. Thank you.
Now, this is for sync purposes. Get over here. So that's a terrible sound that you hear in Ukraine right now.
Oh, what, we're recording? Oh, this is the start of the shit? What? No, because... Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, we can keep going, but I'm going to... No, just keep talking about it. No, but the tree got to be right. Okay. Yeah, because that's like peace and unity and shit. So, it's got to be... Oh, damn, we're recording for real? Okay.
How does it feel today to be alive?
Before Ukraine, because that's really important. A real quick train rant. I said I wasn't gonna do it. No, it's just out of control. It's just out of control.
What is out of control today? Today being, what is it today? February 26th? February 26th or 25th? I can't tell anymore. Can't tell what time, what day, what dimension
It's
we're
out
in.
of control. It's just out of it's out of control.
25th.
We're waiting half a day for one stupid train to arrive with less than half the population that's whoever's left of New York. Why are the trains running slower? I mean, I know the answer. I know the reason. I already saw the reason. It's not good enough.
Well, other than corruption, what's the other reason? They're just stealing the money. What's the other reason?
No, that was my answer. Corruption. It was corruption. There is no
B. There's no B usually. It's corruption, more corruption, and then they'll blame Superstorm Sandy, which was a tropical depression. So for most Puerto Ricans, it was ow, because we get those every single year. Like multiple times a year. Sometimes we'll get like 3 in a year. I mean, or 4. They're for certain regions they're very bad. I'm not gonna kid around. But for the areas that are correctly constructed in ways that make sense for the environment, nothing happens. It's the places that were never supposed to be built by the rivers, by the flood zones, and all that stupid shit. I said the word. You have to bleep that out.
I'm just glad you can go to Ukraine because I felt that rush of rage where I was like, yo.
All right, let's start off from zero.
Yeah,
let's start off again.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
Hey. Well, yo, oh, energy change. Oh shit.
you're awake. You're
No,
alive.
I just no. Yeah, you know.
Look, it worked. All you have to do is think for a moment, and then separate yourself, and then come back.
Oh, ooh, I like how you said it. That's true. That's how it's supposed to be. Yep. Nope. Now we got to talk about the other people's problems because those are real problems. Yeah. No. I should.
Yes. So when you think
Grateful.
of problems,
Grateful.
remember
Be grateful.
if you're watching us, if you're the two people watching us, cool. Thanks.
There's 12.
12.
There's,
Maybe.
we got to 12.
Maybe we
We
go
got
to
12 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
12 you niggas. 12, 13 you niggas.
hi 12 people. You're generally lucky enough to not be in a war zone statistically. There's a couple of places where there's constant conflict. I believe there's currently, give or take, 14 different conflicts happening in the world right now.
Well, I mean, we could just say. I mean, you don't have to like.
I'm not gonna list them out because I don't even know.
But I know
which
you were
ones are
first talking
current.
about. You were talking about Chicago, right? You were talking about Chirac.
Oh well, Chirac is.
It's funny because it's like you could take it as, oh, he's just trying to be funny.
It's an independent
But
war
then
zone.
it's not. It's not. He's trying to be funny. It's literally like it could really go either way.
Well, in the 1919, there were race riots in the United States. We're gonna put a link here for more information on that.
We had to already go to fucking history.
So if we
All right.
if we are gonna go off the last pandemic and the events as they occur from the last global pandemic to now, there is a very, very rhythmic element to our current times and our past times. So the way you can look at it is, in the past, when you thought about, okay, this is how the world's going to react. So they looked back, usually the smart people looked back at the past because there was a pandemic as well in the 1800s. But the point is, one of the main elements is history rhymes.
Yeah, it does.
So because history rhymes, we must understand our past to adapt to our future.
What was it say? History doesn't repeat itself, but it sure does rhyme. Who the fuck said that shit? Where the fuck is he?
Somebody that studied history.
Oh, God, we need him. Cause it's rhyme. It's got a whole fucking album.
Published by whom? Who published the album for what is?
No. Okay, no.
What is the story
No,
of
no.
2022? Who would publish this? Who would write?
World
this
Economic
album?
Forum. Patience is gone. World Economic Forum. Okay.
So who is the World Economic Forum? Could you give us a
Klaus
breakdown?
Schwab. Justin Trudeau. Vladimir Putin. Ooh, it's spicy.
So you are listing out what?
Oh, broke my heart. Tulsi.
Dan Crenshaw is also. a member.
Yeah. Cyborg. Yeah.
Cy-
Yeah. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Yeah. I know.
He wishes he was Snake.
Hey, listen. Hey, well, you know, he is a variation of a snake. But
He makes a lot of money in the stock market doing insider trading.
Yo, okay,
That's the sketchy part of Dan Crenshaw that most people might not know. It's that he's on the list of like big traders.
Are they done with that, or are they fake done with the inside trading?
There's still no legislation
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
been
okay,
put
yeah,
up
yeah.
on that
It's
makes
just a
it
pump
so
fake,
so
yeah, promotional.
No,
Okay.
so it has to block family members completely from being able to do the types of things that they're doing.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah. You know I can't do it. Yo, hey, Brian, motherfucker. Yeah, I know all this. Yo, hey, this shit about to go down right now.
It's my company.
Forex.
Forex.
Buy sandals.
Okay, insider trading. To simplify it is, Elon Musk has done a lot of insider trading.
I love you, bro.
But duh,
You're like the best
But
evil
also,
guy.
he's also investigating the SEC, so that's why SEC. So he he was now getting investigated by them again. But he gets investigated by them all the time, so it doesn't matter. But when he did the 420 joke on Twitter, his brother before that sold the stock, and like they thought it was collusion. But like, so they're investigating his brother. So that was a funny joke. I'm like, I see. You have a lot of other real crimes to investigate, but sure. Let's investigate the guy who just paid the largest tax bill of any individual in the history of the United States. Instead of all the other people. He just paid his bill, but sure, let's investigate all the other. I mean, he's not exempt from anything, but it's more like there's other people and other things we can investigate, SE. So, like,
I'm so fucking tired.
God damn it, SE. Securities and Exchange Commission is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll put the link, bro. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired of.
Which part are you tired about?
Oh my god. What was the point of being an adult? What is this? What
is the point of being an adult? You're just a pawn in the system that ever expands its control. What is the point of being a human?
Like the bad part of me, which I have to live with, is like, oh man, that is kind of fun though. Like, you know, we can do a adventure scape type, you know, shit like, oh yeah, like a movie, but it's not a movie because people got to die, so it's not a fucking movie. So I got to look at it like. Now I'm just annoyed. I'm just like, this really. I thought it was something bigger than. As far as we know, it's cartoon villains, right? Where good versus evil shit.
Who's the?
As far as we know.
Okay, so what cartoon villains would you? I mean,
Klaus Schwab.
he's
World Economic Forum.
He's Dr. Evil.
Justin Trudeau.
Who's Justin Trudeau?
Vladimir Putin. Spicy. I'm not gonna say. By the way, I'm not gonna say the other guy's name, the one that's running America supposedly, because he's not.
Oh, you mean our puppet in chief?
I'm not saying his name.
A puppet in chief.
46. No.
46.
No, I'll say his
Just
name.
Say name. No, number.
46. Okay, 40. Nah, fuck that.
46.
No. Okay, actually, you know what? I'll say his
46
name.
46 works.
I just don't want to give him a. I don't give a fuck about Trump either, but I'm like, it's just again, it's like what? Yeah, oh my god, yeah, whatever, yeah, 46, yeah, 46. Also spicy. Yeah, World Economic Forum. Because now we're
remember it's like it's not that individual, that evil, disgusting individual that thinks he's
which one?
Were well.
There's so many.
Schwab.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
that
yeah.
he's controlling these people. It's that he helped build the foundational narrative that everybody agreed upon. This is what we say when we say these individuals. We're not saying that these people exclusively have any form of true control. Is that they built the foundation of collective agreements that they all agreed upon to then continue in how they're currently running the planet. And this is the reality of the world, is that a small group of people, a real small group of people, a few thousand people, legitimately run the entire planet. It's regardless of how you think, oh, but the planet runs its... No, hell no. The planet doesn't run on the planet doesn't run automatically. There is a set group of individuals that legitimately control everything. Now that you don't think about it, it's a normal thing. You don't think, how does your money work? You don't think how do you build a house? How do you build a microchip? You don't think about a lot of things that you interact with every single day. Like, how does this work? Right? I've thought about it a lot, the concept of how this all works. So I studied it. But unless you break down and look at different parts of something, you're never going to fully grasp how it can all exist. And with politics, I've studied it for a very long time of my life, studying a lot of history to get a semblance of understanding of, yes, it is true. It can be in the way it is. But now who and how is the bigger question that we don't know. We do know that the main program is the Build Back Better agenda. Now, not everybody's likely in agreement with this in all terms because Putin looks like he's fucking up everything. Because Xi just told Putin, hey, let's negotiate. So hopefully, in relation to Ukraine, this conflict will end in the next few days.
We're live in Kiev as Vladimir Putin tells a huge military parade in Moscow's Red Square that Russian troops in eastern Ukraine are defending the motherland. He said the invasion of this country, what he calls a special military operation, was necessary and had been provoked by the West. But he didn't make any major announcement related to the war or suggest when or how it might end. The Victory Day parade, featuring thousands of troops, tanks and nuclear missiles, commemorates the anniversary of the defeat of Nazi Germany in 1945 and is a reminder of Russia's military might. Our correspondent Jenny Hill has sent us this report from Moscow.
Isolated, sanctioned, condemned, but Vladimir Putin seems sure of Russia's support. Relaxed, smiling as he greeted veterans of conflicts past, even as he wages war in Ukraine. Victory Day is one of the most cherished holidays in the Russian calendar. It's sombre. 27 million Soviets died in the Second World War. But it's a celebration too, a victory over Nazi Germany, and the eyes of the world were on Red Square.
I'm very hopeful that this will stop, because this is so stupid. This is the 21st fucking century, and wars should not happen. It's stupid.
To be fair, people are also beautiful individually, but collectively we are pretty stupid. But you know, like if you saw like an animal doing something stupid, you'd be like, oh, that was stupid. You don't mean like, you're not thinking about, oh, like I love dogs. I'm not thinking my dog's stupid all 24/7, but like there's certain points where I'm like, it's a dog. So for someone to look at us as humans,
but that's how they look at us.
Don't spoil the movie. I'm getting there. Yes, that's how they see you. Stupid. Like I said in episode 1, stupid. And I'm again, like, you know, for like if you're calling me stupid, I'm cool with that. Like I'm cool with that. Just how stupid. Now that's where the
well the good premise of how it all there was a department of censorship in the time of World War II. In the time of World War II, the Pentagon had over 90,000, I believe, employees that just worked in PR. Now, remember, back in that time, everything had to be really manual, so it's not the ways of today, so the numbers were more realistic.
Yeah, it was raw. Yeah.
Today, you think, okay, the CIA has 300,000 employees, but I'm like, the CIA has more than 300,000. That's direct employees. If you look at the scope of how many people work for the intelligence community, it's millions of people work for the intelligence apparatus of the United States, and we don't have a true grasp of the scale of it, and that's part of it because it's secret. So we can kind of know based off these numbers I just mentioned. It's about 2.5 million have what's considered top secret security clearance. Then there's different scales to security clearances. Like there's top secret. Like there's like different names.
Half of that is cool to me, and half of that is depressing.
I mean, it's just like
the chaos part of me loves that. That we just don't know.
That's the thing. That there's a lot
like
of
the chaos
misinformation.
part of me, I'm like, yeah.
The information I know can be a form of misinformation too.
Are you an op, nigga?
I wish.
Are you? You know,
I would love a check,
bro. I mean, we could have done this.
Well, it's
we could have done
like
this.
Jimmy Dore says. Dude, do I look like a pawn? I'm working off my garage. I don't feel like a pawn of the state. Please, if you can send me money, I'll shill for you.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm not
going to shill for you. I don't think they're going to offer me enough money to shill for them.
No, it's not gonna be money. It's gonna be like
something more than money.
No, it's gonna be like.
Are you naming your price?
Look how exciting that. Come on, Kev. Oh, stop with that love shit. Oh, you love people. You love things. You stupid. dumbass. You could have just. I'm sorry. Now I'm personally venting. Like I could have succeeded way more without love, in life.
Are you talking about the love train from that guy from Bushwick? Wait, you don't know?
Who? I thought you were going to like the 70s or some shit.
No,
Like, I thought you were talking about some 70 niggas. You said
No,
Bushwick.
the guy that's ran for office in New York, that he ran for mayor in Bushwick. Oh my God, he's escaping me. He's a cool guy. He's smart as heck.
Yeah, I have no problem with that person.
What was his name? My
No.
God.
I have a job. I don't have time to worry about stuff like that.
The only interesting person, but
Like,
I'm very curious of where he makes all his money.
Okay, I'm not doing that to him.
I mean,
yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, yes, he might be sponsored by certain individuals, but who?
No, I'm not even saying that either. I'm not gonna. Nah, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. That's not my place.
So let's continue.
Yeah. Slavery. Yeah, go back to slavery. Yeah. CIA, ops, drugs. What?
No,
Contra, Iran.
Okay. What do you remember of Iran-Contra?
I remember being bored one day after rewatching Dragon Ball Z Cell Saga on my computer. This was like in 2006 or 7 or whatever, and then like I just saw I think a rapper made a reference to Contra, and I was like, oh, wait, hold on. I think I heard. Then it linked back to something I heard in school, but I definitely decided to
somebody
forget.
in school actually mentioned Iran-Contra?
No
way possible. You went to a public or a private school?
I went to public school. No. This was a guy saying this to me. This wasn't a taught. This wasn't a taught.
No school's gonna teach you about Iran-Contra.
This was super not taught. This was one of those things again, like computer room type gossiping, like curious. Yeah. This was a teacher just talking shit.
So I mean, we were.
So then I started looking back.
We were buying cocaine through the Contras in Nicaragua.
Were we?
And the CIA was doing all of this, and then selling it in the inner cities of the U.S. to make a profit, and then use it to then pay for
Black and Latino
for weaponizing the enemies of Iran.
Huh.
Among other fuckery.
Some brown fries with that? Okay.
So before that, we had a Vietnam era. There's another movie that is great at describing that problem. It's called American Gangster. Good depiction of America's
good, man. God, man.
Of America's obsession.
Oh, when he went to Nam, oh God, oh.
But this is the fun part
Niggas
that people
in Nam
don't understand. To this day, the U.S. in some way or another profits off the drug wars, and when Reagan started the drug war, it just made everything worse. That lunatic made everything. Reagan is one of the worst presidents in the history of the United States.
Whoa! I'm not gonna say all that. It was Reaganomics. Like the phrase, not the action.
It
Reaganomics.
Enriched, and that's the thing about some people. It's like, yeah, it enriched your ass. It doesn't mean that it was positive for the overall outcome of the nation. You idiot.
Where's our fucking Reagan? We need this money. We need that money. Where's our fucking Reagan?
That's what I was talking to Rian about today.
Oh, yeah.
There is money available for us, and that's why I was saying, well, I'm the Latino, and he's the black, so we can play the Latino card, the black card, boom, two cards.
I gotta throw it.
So we were joking, it's like, you get a million, I get a million, everybody gets a million.
If I need to
the
get
equality exchange.
If I need to
wars.
get a fake white wife, by all means, but not for real, because I'd like somebody else. But yeah, there's certain forms of financial reparations that are existing, but it doesn't matter your skin color. I'm making jokes about this. This only applies if you're trying to get into college or something. Or certain jobs, they'll hire you because of your skin tone, which is the most racist shit I could ever imagine. The fact that in California they're working to force companies
to hire people based off their skin color or their ethnicity or their background just to be a representative of a collective. So while this gives there's some sense to the logic of it, the making it a necessity for publicly traded companies to have, let's say, a Native American representation. Okay? I mean, well, I'm not going to fight against the fact that you're making it law that you need to. Do you require it? That's the scary part.
Just say pandering. Just say the word pandering. You didn't have to even do all that. Just say fucking pandering. They're pandering the niggas, man.
No, but they're forcing the companies to do this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So publicly traded companies are being forced to there's a scale of
it's
how
a
it
front,
works.
man. And look, hey, kudos to you if you get the job. Not gonna
whoever's
shit on
getting
you.
that job, fuck yeah. That's the best job ever.
You know.
What do you do there? I just sit on my ass, do nothing, listen to them, and I get paid a hell of a lot of money.
Like black, white, Asian.
That person's lucky. Whoever that person is, like usually they're getting. So there was joke like one guy is in the board of like 30 companies because he's just like nice and amicable, but he's like the token black guy for these companies.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And he makes a fortune just sitting in the board, not doing anything. He just listens.
Yeah, you gotta
and votes for whatever everybody agrees with. Like, oh
yeah. You gotta hear all day. Listen. The point is, the point is,
there's some lucky executives out there.
He's got to fucking hear
because
the hard R.
No.
Well, I mean, he's got to hear it if it's the rest of them are white. Like it's not gonna.
So I've been in rooms with like those douchebag financial guys. That yes, they're the racist.
What? Not all of them? Yes, I know not all of them.
They don't technically say the hard R word almost at all anymore.
Come on.
They do say other extremely racist. Disgusting.
It's a toss up, man.
I was in an event I was covering an event for this company. They were paying me to cover this event for them. This was several years ago, I think 2018, and it was for a company like a nonprofit that's backed by. So a lot of them.
Throw those names.
So you
throw
ever
those names, nigga.
You ever heard of that? You ever heard of what you'd call stereotypical frat boy, white guy banker? That's literally who these people were.
Yes, they say it all nerdy.
While listening, no. They didn't use any of those words. But I was there, and I heard him making some stupid jokes, and I just asked other people there. It's like, did I just hear that? And some other people are like, yeah, that's not okay. Like, I do not feel comfortable right now. And like, all the Latinos in the room probably were like, what the hell did this person just say?
Niggas with money say offensive things with the horror.
They weren't using that word.
Because it's not as relevant. Yes, of course.
Talking about
it's
Latinos.
It's not as relevant. I know they're not using it all the fucking time. I was just making a point. Yeah, it's not as relevant. We're not in the fucking 90s, 80s, 70s and shit. Now it's not even cool.
Did you see the story of why they were using that word? Of the whole concept of the N word?
Sorry.
I think that was fascinating.
I saw it.
It was the
OJ case.
Simpson
the OJ
trial.
case. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Brought into the
I didn't know that.
the collective consciousness, the concept of the N word as the terminology used for that subject. The actual concept of saying the N word. Yeah. Because Biden just used to say it. Flat out several times.
Yeah.
He
did.
By the way, let's put it here.
46.
Let's put a clip of
46.
Biden saying that word.
Where's the student loans?
Biden saying that word, like a compilage. Maybe we'll we'll put several links of Biden saying it multiple times.
Yeah, just call him.
Clearly indicates that there was intent. The court found the plan with unerring precision slices through the city's traditional subunit, the ward in a racially selective manner, leaving intact predominantly white wards while carving up those densely populated by blacks. As of the governor, the court concludes, quote, the governor's opposition to the Nunes plan was predicated in significant part on his delineation of a majority black district centered in Orleans Parish. In a confidential portions of your staff memo, they brought to your attention the allegation that important legislators in defeating the Nunes plan in the basement said, quote, we already have a mayor and we don't need any more big shots. and the court cited evidence of discriminatory intent on the part of other legislators, including the representative who testified at the court hearing, that there were legislators, quote, who don't feel they wanted to have a district that would be able to elect.
Whatever. Okay, we want to do anime. Whatever power level racist you are, man. Some people got a lower power level. Some people people hide their key.
46 is literally the most racist human being. One of the most racist human beings on the face of this planet.
And listen,
yet people voted for him.
Listen.
You are so ignorant.
But listen,
whoever voted for him, you are ignorant of reality.
I'm going to say this.
You are irresponsible.
I'm going to say this every podcast. There's too many people. I'm not going to walk around Earth going.
Not saying you needed to vote for Trump. I'm just saying you were ignorant just to vote
Trump,
for Biden.
Fuck him.
I didn't vote
Hillary,
for Trump or Biden.
Philip DeFranco. Fuck like all the whatever. He's the actor, right?
No, he's a political commentator.
Oh, my bad. No, I didn't mean you.
He's kind of a news anchor.
I meant with the James Franco.
James Franco's the actor. Philip DeFranco is a commentator.
Oh, my bad. Hey, shit, man. I'm fucked up. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, but no.
DeFranco.
No, I don't care, bro. There's too many people on the. I know they're supposed to be racist. They're supposed to.
No. That's
supposed to be there.
That's different. But
that's
Biden is still level. Like, if there was a level, the maximum is 100. Biden is like that's him. He's there because think about it. He put in jail hundreds of thousands of them. He destroyed the family of millions of people. He destroyed the lives of millions because of the policies that were enacted with the co-sponsorship of Hillary Clinton, by the way. Look up the Super Predator link. Let's put up the Super Predator link here about her. That she even used recently. I mean, that woman is a monster.
The C-SPAN networks bring you long-form public affairs programming from the nation's capital and are a public service of your television provider. C-SPAN, created by cable.
The fourth challenge is to take back our streets from crime, gangs, and drugs. And we have actually been making progress on this count as a nation because of what local law enforcement officials are doing, because of what citizens and neighborhood patrols are doing. We're making some progress. Much of it is related to the initiative called community policing, because we have finally gotten more police officers on the street. That was one of the goals that the president had when he pushed the crime bill that was passed in 1994. He promised 100,000 police. We're moving in that direction, but we can see it already makes a difference. Because if we have more police interacting with people, having them on the streets, we can prevent crimes. We can prevent petty crimes from turning into something worse. But we also have to have an organized effort against gangs. Just as in a previous generation we had an organized effort against the mob. We need to take these people on. They are often connected to big drug cartels. They are not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about why they ended up that way, but first we have to bring them to heel. And the president has asked the FBI to launch a very concerted effort against gangs everywhere. In addition to that, he has appointed a new drug czar. You probably saw him Tuesday night. He's one of the most distinguished active military generals that we have in our country. He's already proven that he knows how to interdict drugs because of his command of the South American activity on behalf of the United States. But General McCaffrey will make a big difference, and I believe it is now time for all of us to know what we can do individually to be part of this anti-crime, anti-gangs, anti-drug effort. The fifth challenge is to protect the environment.
Listen, the problem with the liberals, again, is they're caked up in the signaling and the.
They are much better. They're so much better. They're the best at signaling.
And yeah, they're with the pandering and all that crap. And when you try to like
AOC, the victim,
there's a lot of brainwashing. Whereas with the Republicans, what I like about conservatives and Republicans is like, here's a truck, here's a gun. I may or may not say whatever. That's a cow.
Vote for me.
Yeah. It's just okay.
I'm going to lower your taxes and deregulate the state. Vote for me.
Or maybe
they're lazy. Some of them are lazy as fuck.
It's just straight up to the point. Like their bullshit. It's like because fuck them both. But it's like, okay, whoever I'm fighting, I need to know. I'm like, all right, it's like I wasn't like, I'm not like, oh my god, he's a rape. What? He's da for either side. I'm like, yeah, you didn't fool me, white person who votes blue. You didn't fool me.
The answer to a better
Fuck
country is a third party. That's one of the answers.
Man, we need like 9 of them.
Other countries have, well, what is it? India has over.
Yeah, it'll be like the playoffs. It'll be a toss up. Yeah, we'll have a wild card.
Okay.
For
let's
fucking
play here. How many actual political
where
parties
we can throw in the
exist
Coliseum?
In India? Over 400 political parties in India, but India has a population of 1.4 billion.
Don't fucking bring up India.
So fun fact about India. They needed symbols for the political parties, and the government decided to use clip art. So there's a party that's a tennis racket. There's a party that's a golf. There's a party that's likely a toaster. I'm not exaggerating. This is a funny thing that happened to the government because the thing is, you have a separate problem with India is that there are people that are not great at reading. It's so especially for the
too many of them.
rural. I mean, they're slowly becoming. Everybody's gonna have it. I'm sure.
Look at America. These niggas can't read.
Exactly.
How the fuck? That's why we got mandates. That's how we got mandates. Niggas can't fucking read here.
Do you know the place with the most people that can't read? Washington D.C. I'm not exaggerating. It's Washington.
Okay,
DC.
I'm glad you just gave an answer because I was about to like.
It's Washington D.C.
I had a platter of states I was just about to make fun of.
It's the highest level of illiteracy in the United States. I believe it was Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Also 90% Democrat.
Okay, well, you know when you see like the rich cities or whatever and the poor whatever, that's like the best example of you got the rich in their little castles. And then D.C.
San Francisco. Like real. Look at San Francisco.
Real
that's an example.
Fuck San Francisco.
But that's an example of the people living in castles. The example.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The
dystopia is expressed in all terms. San Francisco is the definition of modern dystopia.
And when I say fuck San Francisco, I'm not talking about the niggas, bro. I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about
some
law.
of those people are stupid enough to keep voting for them. So they're responsible for that.
Yeah,
the citizens of the city of San Francisco keep electing criminals into office. So fucking read what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, but that's
you're ruining your home.
That's their natural stupidity that's going from propaganda. That's like so. I'm like
propaganda is the problem.
So the head of the snake is the head of the snake.
I'm 2022 now.
Look,
I can't even remember the year.
The head of the snake is the head of the snake, bro. Let's get
Nancy Pelosi. I mean, she looks like a snake.
You talking about now? You're talking about a Hydra.
Queen Hydra. Queen Hydra.
He's talking about a Hydra right now. He's talking about like 9 heads.
I think a few of them are dead by now. I mean, that woman's old. The plastic surgery.
It's just reform, man. It don't. It's just one chop one off, the other one comes right the fuck back.
But yes, San Francisco's dystopia is caused by the elected incompetent leaders.
The Batman villains. We're technically Gotham. What the fuck is What the fuck? What is the Joker running? Cali.
No, that was
that's the Joker. Gabby. You fucking right. We can find Harley. I don't care who you want to pick for Harley.
I mean, his wife.
Whoever the heck his wife is. I mean, look, unless she's a bitch, I'm not gonna,
No, wait,
I'm not gonna slander her. Unless she's
no, the joke. I thought he was more the Riddler.
She could just be a hostage. You know how some of these niggas play.
I mean, he's rich.
Some of these ladies are hostages.
So,
and then some of them are Maxwell's.
Okay, wait.
Question. Would you die for me?
Yes.
That's too easy. Would you live for me?
Yes.
Careful. Do not say this oath thoughtlessly. desire becomes surrender, surrender becomes power. You want this?
I do.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Pretty, 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 pretty.
Please.
Yeah, like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, really explaining to the audience, you are nothing to me. Why dare you speak to me? You have to understand that's you. That's me. That's all of us. Well, 99% of us. That 0.01% is who they are. And they don't think they're like you. They're not born like you. They're generationally, the majority of them are from generations.
I like how the politicians fight in other countries, though. A shout out to the Eastern Europeans. I like how they just get that. Like, I saw a clip. These niggas had enough, and they just started fighting. Someone got slapped. I was just like, yeah, all right. Because that's really not promote. I don't promote violence, but I sure do talk about it.
Speaking of battles, the one that you just saw in the Taiwanese parliament is just an example, one instance. Lawmakers around the world have a history of losing their cool inside the parliament. And we thought this would be a good opportunity to show you some. There's even a term for these political brawls. It's called legislative violence. We put together some of the most infamous instances of legislative violence.
Honorable members using their heads to harm others.
I mean, the Russians made popular the slapping competitions now. That was popularized, I believe, by the Russians. Because I remember hearing about it several years ago, and I was like, yeah, slapping competitions, that's so insane. But that was popularized in Russia, and nowadays...
Whatever we can throw in the Coliseum, bro. Whatever we can throw in the Coliseum.
And that's the signs of empires collapsing.
Whatever we can
have Coliseums again. I mean, UFC. We started with UFC.
Oh, they underpaying them niggas, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They're super underpaying them, bro.
Dana White, stop putting the up your and start paying your people.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I believe
Dana
Dana White's
that out?
Yeah, you can cut it all out, but Dana White's probably a billionaire.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yes, did he make a lot of good bets in relation to building that business? Yeah, but he should pay his fucking... All I'm saying is pay your fucking talent. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know you know how to run a fucking company, but pay your talent.
Just another industry of slavery.
Well... there's a whole documentary made by...
Not saying the niggas ain't making millions, but I'm saying, like,
well,
you know...
some of them.
I mean, I mean, like, yeah, the big names. Yeah.
Only a few of them. The majority are making nothing.
Fighters, bro, like...
Considering how they're destroying their bodies, they're making nothing.
The level of respect I have for fighters is just... Because I chose to move back to New York, so I already know, like...
when you study history, right?
Study an animal.
But well,
That's what
just evaluate how you study history.
an animal.
Evaluate how you study history. Evaluate how you studied the breeds. How you study there's no difference between the past and now. We are just creating artificial differences between what was and what is.
Yeah, we just got.
What is the cathedral?
Shit,
What
I think the
is
clothes
church?
got worse. Actually, I think the clothes.
The tech companies are the new. The
clothes got worse.
But the tech companies are the new religion.
Wait, hold on. Don't talk about our leaders.
The cathedral is like the.
Don't
the
talk
tech
about our
company.
true leaders like that.
Oh yes, oligarchs.
Don't talk about our true. Don't talk about
Hi,
our true
oligarchs.
leaders.
I mean, Mark Zuckerberg.
This podcast will never be aired. This episode alone. I don't know what the fuck we did.
We're gonna edit whatever.
No, we're not. We're gonna edit. We're not gonna put it out.
I mean, I was never recording.
Oh, you were recording, nigga. We're not.
I know,
We never. Yeah, don't fucking lie to.
Wait. Fascinating thing. How much time do you think has passed?
What, like
No, how much time have we been recording?
like 40 minutes?
Good. 38 minutes. I had no idea how much time. It felt like longer.
Nah, I know.
That's what I was questioning. It was like, how much time do you think has passed?
you know why I know? Because I got to go to the club. I got to go to fucking work.
Oh, you were looking at the time the whole time. Wait.
No, I wasn't.
You
I
have
wasn't
to work today officially. I wasn't sure because
No.
yesterday you weren't working.
Don't get me wrong. I am an animal. I'm a savage. I was
but
not
you have to
looking
go to work at 8 or something.
I was not looking at the time.
But you go to work at like 8.
I go to work whenever the fuck I feel like.
Okay.
So yeah. I just
Well, look,
I go to work whenever the fuck I feel like. It's the club, man. Niggas throwing up, doing the shit we got to edit. You know.
Just ask him for a tip for you to look away. That's it.
Okay, don't blow up my spot. Yes,
just capitalism, baby.
Yes,
capitalism.
Yes, that's right. That's right. It's the best thing we've got so far.
That $20? No. I'll give you a $1 bill. I'll take that 20. Or give him a straw.
I even encourage them too. I'm like,
no, have the straws. Have them pre-cut.
Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Extra credit.
I encourage them.
Capitalism again.
To
people have choices.
Lead a healthier lifestyle too. After, I'm like, after tonight, you know, I try to
do that again.
I try to help them, but the moment is the moment. The situation is the situation. So I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, even though that shit is behind me now. I don't do that shit in the club anymore. I only do that shit in weddings.
People take worse drugs every single day.
I only do
prescribed by a doctor, given to you by a pharmacy through a controlled measure.
I'm only doing that at a wedding.
Way worse than what is the white stuff, the brown stuff, the intravenous stuff, and all the other stuff. Let's try not to use the actual words because those words are banned. So, but everybody with some context.
It's just gonna be a bleep. We just bleep the shit out of this shit.
This one, we're gonna have to edit so much out.
Yeah, okay.
But it's gonna be interesting anyway.
I don't give a fuck.
How
Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, you really, yeah. Okay, man.
No, seriously, because that's why I realized that's why my. That's why the light feels brighter.
I literally have to go to work. Like, I have to go to work and
oh, you're gonna be fine by then. It's just.
Oh, I know I'm gonna.
I'm asking.
Fuck yes.
Exactly.
Hell, fuck yes.
That's why it feels like it's so
this is from the earth, man. This is this is nature shit. Thank God. Like, I mean, nature.
No, it's great. It's just. But it really is bad when you're on a set. That's
psychedelics.
That's why my head hurts.
Psychedelics.
It all makes sense now. You're at fault for this one. I'm not doing this again. That's why I'm connected.
Oh yeah. Your PR is blowing you up right now. Like, the fuck did you say about who? The fuck? What the fuck? Brownstones? Colombian titties?
What? I don't think we're gonna polish this whole episode. This whole episode, I think, was a scrap. It's like
hell no, fuck that.
It's like we're gonna just get clips out of this episode and like 90%. Example: that was so loud that like I literally broke the fucking microphone. He just broke the microphone right now.
Yeah.
You just broke it. I'm exaggerating. He didn't break anything.
Oh, shit. No,
because you thought for a second. Wait, did I?
No, yeah, I really did. I really did. I was like, because you know how much my.
No, you just. I was
like, wait,
you just broke the audience's ears.
Yeah, fine. What's the next topic? Because you know I'm gonna be ignorant about. Whatever.
Sorry for allergies. That's why I have stuff because allergies. Take your. Sometimes you have to take your drugs.
You really got
allergies.
You
stopped. I stopped taking Zyrtec for a few days and I got screwed.
Headaches, allergies, all that shit. I can't live that life.
I'm allergic to New York.
Oh, what?
I'm just allergic to New York.
Oh, I got hives in my soul. I got hives in my soul. This shit, it's a love-hate. You're not. We're true New Yorkers. You know that, right? Because we hate it so much. But we're still here.
Why?
We found so many excuses.
My friend just left.
To stay.
She lived here 12 years. She just left. Tammy. Tammy would have been great.
I love
here.
you. I'm glad on your healing journey, because this was hell. I'm glad you're fucking out of this, and I'm praying for you.
I believe she moved to Tampa. She's moving to Tampa.
Oh, she went to Florida.
Straight to
Tammy.
She was like,
you picked another hell zone.
It's
you.
You build
I'm playing Tampa's lit. I like Tampa.
You build the environment you go to. So the way
that don't apply to New York. That don't apply to
the problem is, see, I'm still fucking itchy, so I must look horrible.
That don't apply to New York. Side talk, y'all niggas need to hit me up. Straight up promotion. Side talk. Let's go. Let's do it. I was dicking around. I was fucking up with the edits. Wasting time. It was some like episode 2 had some like.
We haven't even published episode 2. We're gonna publish just everything at once.
We're gonna do it. Well, we're gonna
at this point.
We're gonna do.
And maybe somebody's gonna look back at another episode.
2, 3.
I mean,
we'll be at the same time.
We're semi linear to time in the sense that it's related semi to what's happening now, but not really.
Yeah. Yeah, 2, 3 will be a batch. Yeah.
I mean, we had to start with something, so that's also true. But this is the
wait.
This episode's gonna be cut more than
what?
More than the usual crap New Yorkers buy when they. By the way, New York, one of the highest consumers of bad stuff in the U.S. If you understand what I'm talking about, one of the highest consumers in the entire U.S. And yeah, that's more. It's gonna be more cut up than that, because I'm sure 90% of you have never done the real stuff. just baby powder and laxatives.
I want to end today by speaking directly to kids once again. I know many of you are in virtual school again. Many of you have made more sacrifices over Christmas, over the holidays, not seeing your friends, not seeing your loved ones, having to hunker down, having to help out around the house as your parents are working virtually. This is not easy. And I know almost half of kids across this country have gotten their vaccine from ages 5 to 12. We need to get more. So please ask your parents if you can get vaccinated. Getting vaccinated protects yourself, protects your family, protects your grandparents, protects vulnerable people, but it also supports our frontline workers who are working incredibly hard, our nurses and doctors and people in hospitals who are dealing with a rise in cases. We know, kids across this country, you've been doing the right things over these past long years, and it sucks, but you've been amazing, and we need to keep doing everything we can to get through this. Je compte sur vous, je compte sur tout le monde.
I'm counting on you. I'm counting on all Canadians to continue to do the right thing, even if we're tired, even if we're done with it. We will continue to do the right thing to protect ourselves, to make sure that our country, our economy continues to operate, and that we will always be there for one another by doing the right thing.